Yo, what is good? My anime people, what is good? I don't know why people got me watching these sad animes, but if you haven't watched it, please stop what you're doing and watch this anime. I'm gonna give some reasons why it's amazing, without trying to spoil too much of it, because I just want you to see for yourself. But nonetheless, go watch Use of Edge Runner, man. This was a phenomenal uh, introduction to the world of cyberpunk. Not only is it an introduction, but there is a little bit more detail coming in the future of updates and stuff like that with this game. And we've already seen, for instance, uh, the edge runners are in here, like some of their clothes and stuff like that. Um, that's actually pretty dope that they've already gone that length to include what it is you've seen. I'm not entirely sure what I got to do to get to that part, or how much of those characters truly exist throughout it. But with what you see in this anime, from the start, be it a kid who gets his hands on some seriously scary tech, enough to pretty much show us that whatever he's getting himself involved in, it don't really matter, right? Like, he's just gonna do stuff to do stuff. And that's kind of the scary part with this character. Oh my god. Is he so young that once he's in a school with a bunch of people, oh, there's auto driving, bruh. Um, he really is showing his age. He's really showing, that the little things these people were saying got under his skin. And that ultimately sucks because we won't know where he was headed. What, you want to fight, bro? Over me crashing? What's up? We won't know exactly what it is he was headed to doing with school. What we do know is he ended up uh, biting off more than he can chew in the grand scheme of fighting, joining the Edge Runners, seeing what it is they really do and how dangerous things get. But overall, I like what we're going to be seeing in the future of our character's livelihood. Um, he's put on quite the show for the whole entire time he gets a military grade extension in his back from a tragic moment turning into an opportunity for him, right? Like, at any given time, he is reminded how poor he is. He's reminded by the students around him that he does not have what it is they have. And because of that, they always judge him for it. They always want to continuously mock him and his mom on the ways that he could have possibly even gotten in, to set like expensive place without the help of having higher ups and living a better life. All that being said, him getting this ability to be able to pretty much move around without being noticed because it's happening so quickly is one of the dopest abilities throughout the whole entire show. And it's the one thing that truly makes him stand out much more than any of his other counterparts in the long term. Having these edge runners who are all good at different things still be shown up by this kid who's a rookie and has potentially the best opportunity, um, to carry everything on his back, turns from him not knowing nothing or what he's supposed to be doing to, next thing you know, he is the guy to go to. He is running the edge runners. And the transformation between him and the girl that he was pretty much just like checking out, and how they ultimately finally started talking and what it led to was pretty amazing. But at the same time, they're both doing something that, if it was communicated better, would have had such a better play out. Maybe, maybe, right? It truly showed how scary Cyberpunk is, or not just Cyberpunk, but the higher ups that control this place, that can easily manipulate your technology and use it against you. Oh, this is a one-way street. Don't do what I'm doing, folks. Um, but nonetheless, I do respect a lot of the things that were issued out when it comes down to who became my favorite characters, whose stories was tragic. And with this, you can't, like, anybody could have gone at any time type of vibes. So keep that with you if you haven't watched it. Anybody can go at any given time. But I'm going to tell you that not all of them go. So take it as take that as you will. You know, I don't want you to think that people can't die, but at the same time, I don't want you to think every single character dies. You know, just some nice little reasons to go check it out yourself. But yeah, man, this was a beautiful looking anime. This was a heartbreaking anime. This was so many different things that at the end of the day, I really wish I got to prepare myself more, but I I liked it nonetheless. I really had fun, and I do think a lot of people will end up liking this show, especially seeing how a lot of what happens throughout it. You can really feel for this kid, and you really want him to. Um, you really want him to grind up to the level that he can become. But at the same time, every time you work with, um, these different types of things where you're going in and you're getting plugged in, right? Like you're getting all these different things attached into your body that it's messing with your brain. It's ultimately going to uh, make you a whole different person, which is the person you see at the very first episode, absolutely going crazy, fighting. He's just a psycho. Like, there's nothing left of that person. But if you go and, sorry, actually, you know, figure out, I can't talk about, okay. Go and actually figure out how much you're going to learn from the world of edge runners, that there's just a ridiculous amount of character and world building that this world has put together. Cyberpunk itself as a game did not have a good launch, but with the updates and my homie enjoying it still, even with some of the bugs, it was that push I needed to get back in the game. And I'm really thankful for this anime being amazing, because I really wanted a reason to get back in here, and to see that they actually had updates for our boy like David and stuff like that. That really did put the cherry on top, right? Like that really was the last thing I pretty much needed. So overall, I do hope y'all are having an awesome one. I will definitely be talking to you guys sooner than later. Get yourself out there and watch Edge Runners. It is on Netflix, but if y'all just do what y'all gotta do, you gotta watch it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, regardless, thank you so much for the support, everybody. I hope you're having an awesome one. And yeah, would I recommend Cyberpunk? Not fully yet. Maybe if I play once I play it and get further in the story, and like the side stories are pretty amazing and stuff like that. I would recommend it, but I didn't pay anything for it because I'm doing PlayStation Share, and I think that's why I still have to learn the story of it. So we'll see what happens. Take care, everybody.